Welcome to YouTube channel scientific underscore math. In this lecture, we are going to learn the derivatives and the shape of a graph. Okay, this is our main topic: derivatives and the shape of a graph. And the learning objective of this lecture is key points regarding local extrema, first derivative test, concavity, and the point of inflection, second derivative test. Okay, in this lecture we discuss and these two first points of in the learning objective, that is key points regarding the local extrema and the first derivative test. Okay, so let's start the today lecture. And our main focus is local maximum and the local minimum value of the function. Okay, so first point of the learning objective, that is key point regarding local extrema. And okay, so first we have if a continuous function f has the local extrema, that means local maximum and the local minimum, it must occur at a critical point. Okay, let's suppose we have a continuous function, and the function has a local maximum and local minimum value. So these local maximum and minimum value will be occur at the uh, critical point of the function. Okay, so next key point regarding the local extrema is the function has a local extremum, means a local maximum and local minimum at the critical points, if and only if the derivative changes sign as x increasing. Okay, let's suppose we have two functions and the graph of the functions like and that and like this one. Okay, so first in first case we can see that if this is the critical point of the function, and we can see that from in this interval as x is increasing. Okay, we can see the sign of the derivative is negative, because the slope of the tangent line is negative in this case, before the critical point and after the critical point as x is increasing through the c, we can see that the slope of the tangent line is positive. This means the first derivative is positive as x is increasing. Its mean and the function has a local minimum at this point. Okay, so second case we have in this one, and we can see that as x is increasing. Okay, and this is, for example, this is the critical point, that is c or x naught. Okay, we can see here the slope of the tangent line is positive, or the first derivative is positive before the critical point, and after the critical point as x is increasing through c, we can see the slope of the tangent line, and this is the slope, this is the tangent line, and the slope of this tangent line is negative, or the first derivative is in this case is negative, that is less than 0. So at this point the function will have local maximum. Okay, and so this is the second point regarding the local extrema of the function, continuous function. And in previous lecture we have discussed about the continuity and the differentiability of the function. I will provide the link in video description, you can watch. Okay, so it's mean therefore to test whether a function has a local extrema at the critical point, we must determine the sign of the derivative. Here will be x, sign of the derivative to the left and right of c. Yes. Okay, and we have discussed over here in this case, and in this case the sign of the derivative. Okay, sign of first sign of derivative, first derivative or derivative around this point, before in the critical point and after the critical point, and in this case also before and after the critical point. If the sign derivative changes sign around these critical points, then the function has a local maximum and the local minimum. This result is known as the first derivative test. So let's discuss what is the first derivative test. And This is our first derivative test. Suppose that f is a continuous function over an interval I containing a critical point. Okay, if f is differentiable over the this will be continuous. The function will be continuous on the closed interval and differentiable will be on open interval. Okay, so except possibly at c, then the f of c satisfies one of the following conditions. Okay, what is the following conditions are: if the derivative of the function changes sign from positive when when x is less than c, it's mean for example we have and here we have a c. Okay, and before this c, yes, x is less than c. Okay, the function has a positive sign, and to the negative sign when x is greater than c. Okay, from positive to negative. Okay, then f of c is a local maximum of f. This mean and this value at this critical point the function has a maximum value, that is local maximum. Okay, so next point we have, we can if the derivative changes sign from negative. Okay, from negative when x is less than c. Okay, and x is less than c to positive. Okay, uh, in this case here will be a x is greater than c, and from negative to positive the function will have a local minimum at this point, at this critical point, and f of c will be at this point will be the minimum value or the local minimum value of the function. Okay, so if the function, if the derivative of the function f prime of x has the same sign uh, for x less than c and x greater than c, then f of c is neither a local maximum or nor a local a local maximum and a local minimum of f. So this is the first derivative test. How we can determine and the local extrema means local maximum and the local minimum using the first derivative test. And we have seen that when the function changes sign from positive to negative, the function has a local maximum, and when the function changes sign from negative to positive, the function has a local minimum.
Now we discuss example related to the first derivative test, and we will find the local maximum and local minimum using the first derivative test. Okay, so let's start. Uh, Example, using the first derivative test to find the location of all local extrema for the given function f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 1, and also use a graphing utility to confirm your result. It's mean we also plot the graph of the function, and we will show the local maximum and the local minimum of the function. Okay, so let's start the solution. First we find the derivative of this function, and the derivative, that is f prime of x is equal to 3x square minus 6x minus 9. We factorize this one, and after factorizing we put f prime of x is equal to 0, and we get the critical points, that is x is equal to 3 and minus 1. Okay, so therefore the critical points are uh, 3 and minus 1, and we know that this is the polynomial, and polynomial is continuous over the from minus infinity to positive infinity. Okay, and okay, so now we divide the interval from minus infinity to positive infinity into the smaller intervals, like minus infinity to this critical point, and minus 1 to this critical point, and third one is from 3 to positive infinity. Okay, so let's see the graph of this function, and the graph of this function is this one, and here is a negative infinity and to positive infinity. Okay, and this is the -1, and this one is 3. Okay, so in this interval we can see that the derivative of this function we can check any by taking any value of for interval by substituting to this function f prime of x for from minus infinity to positive, from minus infinity to negative 1. We can put any value in this derivative function. We will see the derivative in this case, the value of the derivative in this case will be positive in this interval, and from -1 to 3 in the value of the derivative function will be negative. Okay, so we have already seen that when the function changes, derivative function changes sign from positive to negative, the function has a local maximum. Okay, so next, what is next? In this interval, the function has a negative value, and at each point, the derivative of the function will have a negative value before the critical point, and after the critical point, the function has will have the positive value at each point. Okay, so in here the function derivative function has a positive value. So we can see that the derivative of the function changes sign from negative to positive. So the function has a local minimum in this case, local minimum. So let's see this the behavior of the function with the help of animated graph. Okay, so and this is the graph of the function, and we will see here the derivative of the function is positive, and after this point, critical point, the derivative the value of the derivative function is negative, and again after this critical point this will be positive, and here positive, and this in this case is a negative. Over here the function has the negative value, so this is the local maximum and this is the local minimum. Okay, and we concluded that the critical point at x is equal to 3, the value of the function is minus 28, that is smallest value, and at a critical point -1, that is 4, this is the greatest value. And so at this point the function has a local maximum, at this point has a local maximum, and at this point the function has a local minimum. So this is the application of the first derivative, how we can find the local maximum and the local minimum using the first derivative test. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel scientific_math for more videos and for more updates. In the next lecture we will discuss the third and the fourth point of this lecture.